grab your favorite blanket, get cozy, and buckle up, for once you enter, there's no turning back. Shadows of Harvest Hollow. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a thick fog rolled across Harvest Hollow, wrapping the landscape in an oppressive shroud. The evenings leading up to Halloween always brought an unsettling chill, but this year, the air tasted of something more, foreboding, perhaps, or the faint metallic tang of fear. Nestled at the edge of town, the old Blackthorn Estate loomed like a malevolent monument, its windows like dark, empty eyes watching the encroaching night. Centuries of neglect had left the house shrouded in vines and decay, the once grand architecture now an exercise in ruin. A dim light flickered behind one of the cracked panes, a mere whisper of life within the suffocating darkness. Every Halloween, locals gathered for tales of the estate's sordid past, stories of whispered curses, of children who'd ventured inside never to return, of strange rituals performed under the waxing moon. This year, however, the whispers took on new life. An air of dread twisted through the town, a collective shiver as if the very walls around them conspired to keep secrets buried deep. Mariah Reynolds stepped out into the damp dusk, clutching a tattered flashlight, heart pounding a staccato rhythm. Every instinct urged her to turn back, to retreat to the safety of her warm home. But curiosity had a grip on her heart, one far more potent than fear. Eyes glued to the flickering light, she made her way toward the estate, the path overgrown and twisted, like gnarled fingers reaching for the fallen leaves. As she approached, the wind picked up, rustling through skeletal branches that clawed at the sky. The air thickened with a heavy scent of rotting wood and damp earth. With a silent prayer, she pushed the door open, its groan echoing in the vast emptiness. The inside was a forgotten realm. Dust motes danced in the beam of her light, illuminated spiders spun their intricate webs under the eaves, and shadows stretched ominously across the long abandoned ballroom. Each creak of the floorboard seemed to echo louder than the last, a chorus of warnings that faded into the silence. Mariah pressed deeper, drawn toward a darker passage leading below. She knew the rumors whispered of a basement, of a place where the very earth seemed to shift underfoot. With a sense of foreboding that prickled her skin, she descended the stairs, the air growing colder with each step. The basement was vast, an underground cavern filled with relics of a bygone era. A tarnished chandelier hung like a dismal ghost, and remnants of furniture lay strewn about as if in a hurried egress. Her flashlight's beam caught glints of red, splatters trailing along the stone walls, hardened and darkened by the passage of time. The unmistakable scent of decay clawed at her throat, matching the gnawing sense of panic within. As she ventured further, the shadows danced, morphing into shapes that seemed to watch her with a predatory gaze. No longer were they simply remnants of forgotten furniture. They bore an uncanny resemblance to human forms. Mariah's breath quickened, each exhale steeped in the chill of the basement. A guttural sensation nagged at her, a primal realization. The shadows were not mere absence of light but manifestations of something left behind. The basement door slammed shut with a thunderous clap, echoing through the cavern like a death knell. Struggling against the darkness that encroached upon her, Mariah scrambled for the door, clawing at the rotten wood, but it was sealed tight, as if the house had a will of its own. A suffocating silence enveloped her, broken only by the sound of her heartbeat booming in her ears. In the fading light, a distinct echo reverberated, soft whispers, then a crackle of laughter that danced through her senses, rich with malice. Shadows writhed and twisted along the walls, growing heavier and more animated, shifting closer, whispering of the twisted past, of the souls that lingered in agony. Mariah knew instinctively she wasn't alone. The house held them in thrall, drawing her deeper into its dark embrace. Fingers of darkness reached out, cold and unforgiving, brushing against her skin like an army of the damned. They pulled her back, filling her mind with visions of those lost, their eyes begging her to join them in the eternal night. Desperation coursed through her. She screamed into the void, but the sound was muffled, swallowed by the shadows that closed in tighter with each heartbeat. As the cold seeped into her bones, Mariah realized the truth. Harvest Hollow had claimed her. She was destined to join the others, a flickering reminder of all who had dared to challenge the darkness, now snared in its timeless grip. In the depths of the Blackthorn Estate, the shadows returned to their idle dance, the house settling comfortably around its newest resident. Above, the townsfolk would gather for another tale of woe, unknowingly watching the same specter they had seen countless times before, a flickering light in the vast consuming darkness, a silent scream for help amidst the laughter of the cursed. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling journey into the unknown. If you dare to explore more mysteries and uncover deeper secrets, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Your next adventure awaits in the shadows. Stay curious, stay spooky,